What's good, guys, and welcome to another league racing video here in the Masters Championship League number 3 TMC. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here for round number 5 at the Circuit de Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. Now, not gonna lie, I done a couple of laps and I was confident of being midfield pace and tried to get some points out of it. But as you see, I am coming out of the pits on a set of the soft tyres because I know how quickly the super softs the way out around here, and you don't want to be stuck on a terrible two-stop strategy. So we're going to move on to the end of my first flying lap on the soft tyres. It wasn't a particularly great lap, you know, it was mediocre, it was kind of there. So as you're going to see now, I crossed the line. It's a 120 dead, but you're going to see now as soon as I go through turns 1 and 2 just how much time I gain just through these couple of corners, right? So I lose a little bit there, but on the exit into turn 3 I've gained 3 tenths, nearly 4 tenths by the end of the first sector split, and we're going to come on to the end of the lap. All I done was kept gaining time. So as you can see now, I am 9 tenths up, over a second up then momentarily, but as we come around the final corner, back up to over a second quicker, and it's going to be a 118.9. Now this was my final flying lap, and to be honest, it was nip and tuck all the way. As you see, I've only got 12 seconds to go to cross the line before I would have to start on the 118.9, but you're going to see I gained a tenth and a half through turns 1, lost about half a tenth through turns 2 and 3, and then as we come through this corner I've lost pretty much an entire tenth in that one corner, and this lap was really nip and tuck all the way through it. As you can see, I'm still on the soft tyres. I did not want to start on the super softs at all. And as you see, I lock up then, and I have lost a tenth and a half. Even though I feel like I could gain that back in the final sector. So we're going to see what we can do as we break down hard on after the straight. And you can see that we're losing time and gaining time. So it's kind of like I'm matching what I'm doing, but as we come around now to the final part of the lap, the last little chicane, we're kind of bouncing back and forth between a couple of tenths off my personal best, and we're going to cross the line. There is no improvement. So a 118.9 was my time, and that was only good enough to put me P16 on the grid. I felt like I could have gone faster, and no, that was on the soft tyres. I could have gone into the 17s on the supers, but I did not want to be on a crap race strategy. So we're going to move on into the race right now as we reform up on the grid after the formation lap. It's going to be a bog standard one stop, the soft tyres to the mediums, and we're just going to see what we can do in this race. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I got some pretty decent race pace around this track. Maybe not great over one lap, but pretty decent on race pace. So we're going to see what we can do. To 5 red lights, and they are out, and we are underway, and it's a pretty decent start for us as we got the jump on Damien off the launch, and as you can see, DJ Williamson ahead is lacking a bit. I'm very aware of this, but as you see, he kind of lagged back, then lagged forward, and then SH, who was spun around, who was turning the wrong way, collected DJ Williamson, and I got caught up in that collision as well. So already at the end of lap 1, I've had to come into the pits for a fresh set of tyres and a fresh front wing. Now we're on the medium tyres. I'm looking to go long and just pump in some consistent lap times on this tyre. So as you see, as we cross the line into lap number 3, there's some more people in the pits, my teammate included, but we're going to come through right now in 14th place, right behind Decisions in 13, but he's on the soft tyres, and it doesn't take long for him to warm them up and start pulling away from me. And we gotta look behind now because SH is behind us. In fact, SH I think was the one who was facing. Yeah, it was SH. SH, you know, he's recovering like me from lap 1 collision. But the thing is, SH has got some very decent paces. He gets a little bit wayward then on the entry of turn 3. But you know, my plan by here was to let SH catch decisions, slow him down. I'm not going to beat SH on pace. I mean, the guy has got some pace on him at the moment. So we move on now to lap number 8. We're still behind decisions, and Joe, I'm not going to lie, it was getting on my nerves a bit. But he just goes completely off circuit. He goes completely off circuit, and he actually spins out, I believe, behind me. So yeah, it was unfortunate for him, but you know, it was a nice easy pass for me. As we move on to lap number 13 right now, right behind K Hutch. I'm not gonna lie, there were people making their pit stops and that, but there was never anything for me to do until this moment as we go around the outside of K Hutch into turn 1, and we've got it. We have got it. We're up into P12. Damien right ahead of us, and that is Orchas ahead of Damien as SH has actually, you know, he's gone. He has gone. He's gone, but we're gonna lock up into that corner. We're gonna move on to lap 15 where we're right behind Damien. DRS open. Now this actually kind of annoyed me a bit because you see he weaved one way then weaved another, and then in the braking zone he's braking diagonally coming back to the racing line. So it was a little bit off-putting for me, and I get caught up in a bit of dirty air, lose the back end, smash the front wing again, and I gotta come back into the pits at the end of lap 16. Now this was when my race went from bad to worse, because I thought, yep, you know, they're gonna chuck on a set of softs, aren't they? No, my pit crew decided, alright, but you can have a set of super soft tyres, take them to the end. How about that? I'm there, I'm like, really? Really? You'll force me onto a free stop? I'm done. I'm done. Anyway, we came out in last place, 17th, but we're right behind Callum Hutch, and you know, this is like a formality. This is just getting past him. Medium tyres versus a super softs. There's no contest really. We get straight past him with DRS, and it's an easy move to get us up into 16th, and we are catching SH, the guy who spun out at the very beginning with us. Now I just set the fastest lap, so I'm feeling quite happy with myself, and I've got the pace to unlap myself from SH, who is up in P6 right now. So that goes to show that's a recovery drive right there from SH. So fair play to him. My race has gone, you know, from bad to worse. You know, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna move on to lap 21, where I gotta come into the pits and chuck on a set of soft tyres, which means once again I'm gonna drop to the back of the grid. But at least now I can go to the end of the race. So we're gonna see what we can do. Maybe we can catch up to decisions and my teammate, and you know, we'll see what we can do. But lap 29, I realise, Joe, I'm not getting anything out of this race. Let me jump back into the pits again, chuck on the set a fresh super soft tyres, and Joe, if I'm not going to get anything out of this race, I'm at least getting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. That was my entire mindset now. Just get a fastest lap. I don't care, right? I'm not getting points or anything. So this is it. My one last chance of glory as I come around the final corner of lap 31 for me, and it is going to be the fastest lap on a 1:18.9. So me, I'm kind of happy with myself now. I got my fastest lap, as you can see, as I come through turns 2 and 3. Donkey Dan crosses the line to win the race, but it isn't going to happen like that because he had a penalty. So SJ Mellor is going to win the race, but I come around the final corner to gain P13 because Callum Hutch had a penalty that was applied to him. We was rapidly catching Callum, but there it is. SJ Mellor wins the race, Donkey Dan second, Albin Anderson third, and we are all the way down in 13th. But fair play to SH, a shout out to him getting P7 after what was a terrible lap 1 for him. My race just went from bad to worse. As you can see, I 4-stopped it. Now that's the worst thing you want to do, is 4-stop the race. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. I mean, I personally didn't enjoy it for the racing because it was just basically me going back and forth to the back of the grid, which is never fun for me. But I'm happy that I got a fastest lap, so I can take something out of that race. But if you guys enjoyed this league race, drop a like down. Don't forget to jump on over to the TMC official YouTube channel to check on my progress in league racing, because they live stream those races, you know. They live stream those races with proper commentators, and I actually do a little bit of commentating for them as well for the other league. So jumping over to the TMC to check out whether I'm commentating or whether I'm racing, or you can check out the other races. It's all good. Now if you're new to the channel, don't forget, smash a like down, and of course hit the subscribe button because it really does help me out a lot. And we shall catch you in the next league race. Peace.